Hello, good, oh, I just poked my eye. Good morning. Ooh, it's so early that the sun hasn't even arrived over here yet. It's over there still. Maybe I should move in a different location so that the sun is shining more brightly on me. My hair is still drying. It's still a little bit wet from my shower. The plan is that me and my mom will go on a little adventure somewhere. But yeah, I'm actually about to skedaddle over to the cabin because my brother and his little people are over there, and he's going to show me how to use an axe properly and also show me a bunch of other tasks that I can do whilst I'm here. Because, you know, tons of trees fell down from the tornado storm thing, so there's tons of stuff to fix up over there, and there's also tons of stuff all over the properties and stuff. So he's just gonna show me some things I can do. Maybe I should bring my notebook so I can write down a list of things. So that's what I am about to do. I'm wearing an all gray outfit. Woo, woo. Anyways, 12 videos, maybe not 12, but like eight different videos that are ready to be uploaded, but I just hesitate because I'm like, I don't know. They're probably boring, too long, too this and that, like not interesting, whatever. Do I really want to put those out? I don't know. I might still put them out from like the past month or so. Just daily diaries. And in case I don't do that, I was thinking I'll just do like a 5-minute overview. Let me find a different. Is this better? Not sure, but anyways, so I guess the overview is, whew, one sec. Okay. So yeah, my sister was here with her baby Noah and their whole family and people. And so yeah, babysat baby Noah for a little bit, and my goodness, it wore me out like no other. Granted, pretty much all I was doing was just holding the baby, trying to get him to sleep, trying to entertain him. That's pretty much all I did. But my goodness, it like really exhausted me. And I'm just thinking, dang, I know that they always say, or at least my mom always says, that it's different when it's your own child, which I'm sure that is true. It is probably a lot different because it's your own little child. Hopefully that you had with the love of your life. So you're like, oh my gosh, how amazing, me and my favorite person in the world created a little being that's both of us combined somehow, and it's magical and it's crazy. And yeah, so, you know, for lots of other reasons, you know, I can understand how that could be totally different. But even so, I'm like, dang, taking care of just like a little baby, and apparently it only gets worse. Okay, not worse, sorry, but like, you know, then they become toddlers and it's just like nonstop. But yeah, I'm like, dang, that really juiced all my energy out of me. Then again, I mean, I was about to start my period, so I mean, that could be a combination of things. But either way, that happened. And yeah, just got to spend time with my family whilst they were here. And now, yeah, my other brother is here and his wife and their 3 dogs. So then I got to spend time with them. And then I was working and whatever. There's just lots of people around. And then I got my period and I was feeling very angsty and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Oops, I'm trying not to play with my hair so much, but also I'm trying to simultaneously let it dry. But yeah, so, oh, I got an espresso machine, which I really love. I redecorated, well, starting to redecorate my room. Usually it's very clean, I will say. I've been keeping it very clean, but right now it's a little bit messy. But yeah, here's some of the stickers I added. And here, it's hard to tell because I'm like holding my camera this way, so it's like hard to tell what I'm showing. But yeah, and then like added some of these little decor, la-di-da, I don't know. But yeah, also my friends had came, a few of my friends, so that was fun. I don't remember if I've said anything since then. And also my bed is not made. Usually my bed is made these days. Yeah, so that's just like an overview of what's been going on. I went crystal hunting again with a few people, and that was fun. Let me take a sip. Oh, there's literally like nothing left. Yeah, I went to a bunch of garage sales. That's where I got some of these cute things around here. I'm planning to kind of redecorate this whole room, and I have different ideas, and yeah. the little cabin looks pretty cute. I haven't finished that project, but it does look a lot cuter. And yeah, I've been loving this book. I mean, the main gist of it is when you're drinking your coffee, you read all these affirmations, positive affirmations that you write about your life, about how you want to be, you know, just it's really a lot about affirmations. And then there's like all these details to it, you know, you're supposed to like do your best to really feel it, you know, feel the affirmation. And if you're able to like say it out loud, and there's lots of like details to it, but the main gist is it's just like a daily ritual. When you're drinking your coffee, you speak or even say in your head all these amazing affirmations that really uplift you. So that's been a really cool practice. And I've been decently good about going to the gym. I got a different gym membership that's more convenient for me. So yeah, I've been leisurely doing that. I mean, my goal is still to become the most fittest, toned, trim, what's that word, like lean? I don't know, just like ripped, you know. I still do have that goal, but I'm kind of taking it more easy because when I tried to do that earlier this summer, it just plummeted. I didn't go at all, like at all. And all I've been doing is, yeah, like eating pastries and bagels and not saying I'm going to stop that, but mainly I just want to actually be more consistent with the gym. So it is what it is. I'm not even going to really talk about that until I actually have that more locked in. But yeah, in one of the videos I did do like an overview of why I'm here. Like people were asking like, how many properties do you have? Or like whatever, I don't know what they asked exactly, but I made a whole video about the backstory of like the history of here and why I'm here and how many properties there are. And it was a pretty long video. I'm like, dang, I probably could have just said all that in like 2 minutes. So maybe I'll try to do that right now. Pretty much this house that I'm in is the house that my grandma grew up in for the most part. Her dad died when she was like 10 or something. So her little brother and her mom moved here to this house that I'm in right now. And at the time, her grandparents were living here and their son, aka my grandma's mom's brother, so her uncle or whatever. So they were already living here. They had moved here in like 100 years ago or whatever. Long story. Okay, it's a couple hours later. I just learned how to use an axe. Okay. Either way, for example, this cabinet. All right, here we are in my art studio. Welcome. Welcome. There's some of my photography up yonder. And also just, hopefully this isn't getting faded in the sunlight. Some of my artwork. I mean, a lot of it I've given it away through time, but here's some of it. Mixed in with some of photography. So yeah, very pretty here. And over here, some other artwork. Rocks to paint. Over here, I'll start doing some stuff. There's my attire that I will wear whilst I'm painting. Got a bunch of supplies, also a rock tumbler, 'cause as I said, I've been getting some crystals. And I'm gonna tumble a bunch of these. And my phone just keeps shutting off. It says I don't have enough room, so I think I will just end this here. I'll explain the whole backstory of why I'm here and the history of this place in a different video. As I said, I already made like probably 10 different videos just of diaries and also kind of explain some things, but I don't know. I don't really know if I like the vibe of them, so I might just start over from here. So remember to like, subscribe, comment something kind, and I'll see you again in the next video. Today, I guess we're gonna go hiking. It feels really hot out today. And yeah, I'm excited to keep practicing my new skill. It's very fun to learn a new skill, so I'm excited to keep chopping wood with a big old axe. And oh, there's a wasp outside. Anyways, yeah, my brother gave me a little list of things that I can do. Painting and scraping and tidying and fixing up the car. I guess I can. This is nice lighting in here too. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll make some videos of me like making artwork in here. I might have this big old space, which is amazing. And that makes me very happy just to, my tummy's growling, but yeah, that's another project, is to clean off that Oldsmobile. Here's my great grandma's. I mean, now that my phone is actually letting me film, maybe I will attempt to actually tell you, so it might shut off, in which case I'll just make a separate video. But for now, I guess I'll just continue with the little story. Oops. Pretty much, yeah, all these buildings were built by my great-great-grandpa and my great-uncle, great-great-uncle, whatever. Story goes on, yeah, my family would come up here, and it's in the north woods of Wisconsin, and then we'd come up here like for 2 weeks at the end of summer every year as a family, and my mom bought the little red cabin down that way. And so at the lake, there's like a bunch of family that bought land and made properties and stuff. It's very primitive. The house that I'm staying at currently, my grandpa ended up renting it out to a bunch of hooligans, and there was literally wild animals living in there. It was like a total chaotic mess because my grandpa would rent it out to weird people, weird families that would just trash the whole place. So growing up, I never came to the house here, even though it does, now that it's been fixed up, it is a very nice house. But yeah, growing up, I never went there because there's always weird people that live there and scary dogs, and just, it was a weird, so yeah, I always stayed away from the house. But then my grandpa decided to renovate it like 10, 11 years ago or something. So now it still has like all of its main, like he wanted to keep the old qualities, like the trueness of it, you know, but just fix it up so that it's more like can actually be used. So that happened, and now it's a living space and it's just a really nice house versus our cabin. When we would come up here, our cabin was very rustic. Like, it didn't have running water. I think it used to not have electricity. It was just very minimal. We would just go to the bathroom in the outhouse. We would take showers in the lake. You know, it was very primitive. So I was used to that type of lifestyle, just like living out in the woods, and have it be very, very primitive. But now we have a bunch of these places. So we have like a place out in the field that they used to chop a bunch of wood and stuff. So there's that building, and there's our normal cabin, which is very small, I will say. But then we have the little cabin, which is that little tiny place that I had showed in a different video. Then we have this place, which is like the workshop. This is where my grandpa and my great uncle would do a bunch of stuff, like building stuff with wood and whatever. Then there's the 2 garages that we just store stuff. Then there's the barn. Then there's the house. Then there's my grandma and grandpa's cabin, which my great uncle had built. As I said, they were builders, so he built that for like travelers, like people that come through this land and whatever they would do, hunt or log things or whatever back in the old days. So yeah, there's that cabin, which also just got redone recently. I mean, like sort of redone. It like got a different roof and stuff, and it got like a little fireplace. So apparently I could actually stay in there in the wintertime, which would be really cool. So yeah, there's all these properties. My grandpa passed away this past fall, and so now all this whole land, there's a lot of land, and also all these different properties are all now in my mom's ownership. My mom also has a sister who lives in California, but she got half the other stuff and she just sold it all. So pretty much all this is all on my mom's shoulders, and it's actually really expensive just to have someone like mow the lawn or shovel the tops of the buildings and stuff, which I feel like I could actually do a lot of these more easier projects rather than spending like $1,000 a week or something like on helper guys. That's kind of what triggered my idea to come move here. I was like, I can just do some of these things. And also, there's just all this land, there's all this space, and no one is here. I mean, I do have other family members that come here. Like, this is where, you know, I have four older siblings, so they come here. And, you know, my mom comes here as much as she can, but she also has her own life, and she's going to be 70 in December. And, I'm really hot in here. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought this would be a great opportunity for me to come here, help out with some of the random tasks, because my family can't really be here for very long periods of time, you know, my 4 older siblings. So it's like, this is just a great opportunity for me to spend time here and help out, but also just be immersed in nature, do all my art projects, just have freedom. I wanted just a simple job that I could do part-time and then spend the rest of my time going on adventures, making videos. I want to do more with videos too, like maybe set up an ASMR place, like to do ASMR. I don't know, we'll see what I do, but yeah, either way, I'm kind of talking quickly just because I feel like this might shut off at any time. But yeah, that's kind of the overview. Pretty much my great I think grandparents bought this place, made all these properties. Now my mom owns it all, so I thought I'd just move up here and check it out, see how it is, help out and do my own thing, and there we have it. Maybe I'll upload another video that goes more into detail, but that's kind of the overview. And so there we have it. All right, peace out. I'll see you guys again soon. Maybe I'll make another video later today when we go hiking. Probably not, but maybe I will. And yeah, let me know if you like these like diary type of videos. Lots of ideas, lots of things percolating every single day, to the point where I just need to relax, look out the window and just meditate. That's what I did yesterday, just because I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just too many ideas. Okay, here comes my brother. They are about to leave, so perfect timing. Peace. I'll see you guys again soon. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a joyous, happy day, and remember to enjoy life. Okay, peace. Bye.